His Excellency Shimon Peres. President Peres has just returned from the United States, where he received from President Obama the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Well, it looks like life is both priceless and prizeful. And I really want to congratulate the recipients of this prize of Keren Hayesod, which is one of our most important building institutes of the State of Israel. But tonight I'm addressing you as a partner, because tomorrow we are going to open the Jerusalem Convention about tomorrow, and Keren Hayesod is our strategic partner in doing so. I think that what we really wanted to emphasize is the uniqueness of the Jewish people in two of the main domains of our life, which is politics and science. When I think about Keren Hayesod, you know, contrary to any other language, Hebrew has in reality just two times, past and future. The Jews don't have a presence. Either everything happened already, so it passed, or everything is going to happen, so it's future. Nothing in between. It so happened that Keren Hayesod has chosen, in between the two times, to leave for others the past and take for them the future. It is not an organization of testimonial or memorial. It's an organization of prophecy, of anticipating the Jewish future. Not just anticipating, but building it. Keren Hayesod is a constructive builder of a Jewish future. And the Jewish future begins every time from a new Genesis. We are being called the startup nation. We are all the time the startup nation. We never stopped being startups. We want to build a different world. And when I'm being asked what is the greatest contribution of the Jewish people to the rest of the world, my answer is dissatisfaction. A good Jew cannot be satisfied. It's totally un-Jewish. And when I see a Jew that becomes satisfied and worried about his Jewishness, why aren't we satisfied? Because we think the man can be better, the world can be better. We can build a world which is better for our children. The testimony is clear, because we took a land, or returned to our land, which was permanently poor, I assure you. First of all, it's a small piece of land. The whole geographic story of our homeland is just 1 promille of the size of the Middle East. We are 1,000th part of the geography of the Middle East. But equally to other countries in the Middle East, we don't have water, and we hardly have a friendly land. The Middle East was made of two sorts of countries, the oily countries and the holy countries. And believe me, the holy countries is a better business than the oily countries. Because the holy countries build the man. So who needs water, who needs land? What you need is good people. The world is right now in an uncertain, actually an ununderstandable situation. Governments and leaders became weak. Why? Because they lost the two most important instruments of governance. Economy is controlled globally. It affects every country without any country controlling globality. So we have a global economy without global governments. And you have national governments that cannot control global economy. The same goes about security. Terror became global. It may happen at every place without knowing an address, without having people that possess modern weapons but don't respect laws, neither old nor new. And the world again is ungovernable. Who can govern terror? I can say that globality has created some new answers as well. For example, globality brought an end to racism. You cannot be global and racist. You wouldn't be able to compete. For example, we must understand that if you want to be a globally successful company, it's not enough that you will have a good product. You must have also good relations. It's not enough that you give orders. People don't listen to orders. But people are ready. The same people who reject orders are ready to volunteer. And the non-governmental sector is based on volunteering, on goodwill. It came out that goodwill is as strong as great power, if you know to use it. There is now an uprising in the Middle East, and by a young generation. I think they have achieved already two things, which I wouldn't undermine their importance. A, they brought down dictatorship. Today, to be a dictator in the Middle East is an unrecommended job, no matter which party or which politician will win. The winner of this new age will be the people or the peoples that will bring to the Arab world freedom and dignity and prosperity. And as a Jewish person, as an Israeli, I wish them success. The more free they will become, the more means they will have, the more dignity they'll enjoy. It'll be better for them and better for all of us. We have a danger of Iran. Nobody threatens Iran, but Iran threatens us. They deny the Holocaust and they threaten with the Holocaust. But Iran is not just a danger to Israel. It's a danger to the world. I do not imagine, and that's an important point, and I'm being asked, are you sure that the Americans or the Europeans will try to stop it? The answer is yes. Because they cannot afford as we cannot afford that the Middle East will fall victim to the tyranny and imperialism of a small group of Iranian leaders for better people, for better relations, for better peace. I assure you, we shall succeed. Thank you.